Hello, welcome to Postcard and About. I'm Rachel.
I'm Wills.
And today we're in jail in Shrewsbury. Let's take a look.
We got parked up and were ready to face the day. As we walked through the streets, it was easy to see why Shrewsbury has been called England's finest Tudor town. As well as exploring this beautiful town, we were also meeting up with some other channels. And of course, we found a gorgeous dog. There they are, a likely looking crowd. We started with a meander around Quarry Park. It was stunning.
We're in the park in Shrewsbury and we've met up with a few channels for a walk. Let's introduce you.
Go on then.
This is Watto from Wandering with Watto.
Hello! Keep wandering.
This is Mike from Mike And Teresa.
Hello!
This is Paul from Westcountry Wanderings.
Hello there. Hello!
This is Alice from Alice Goss channel.
Hello!
This is Kim from Kim's Pics 59.
Hello!
Hello!
What a lovely bunch. The Quarry Park was created in 1719. The centrepiece of the park is the Dingle, a former stone quarry, but now a landscaped sunken garden. This is the Shoemaker's Arbour and houses the statues of the patron saints of shoemakers. Not for the first time today, we discovered that Alice is an excellent tour guide. The famous TV gardener Percy Thrower has strong ties to Shrewsbury. He moved here in 1946 and was appointed Park Superintendent, and this is his house. He helped the post-war revival of the Shrewsbury Flower Show. This is the Civic War Memorial with its bronze-winged statue of St Michael. Well, they're impressed. Where to next? St Chad's Church, an impressive church built in 1792. Did you know that Charles Darwin was baptised here and attended this church as a young boy? But it's something else we're looking for today.
What have you found, Wills?
I found a gravestone for Ebenezer Scrooge. Now, obviously, he wasn't a real person, but this gravestone was used in the 1984 film version with George C. Scott. Cool, eh?
This lad can find Christmas anywhere. The motto of the church is open doors, open hearts and open minds. It certainly felt very welcoming, and it was interesting to have a look around a newer church than we're used to. Thanks, St Chad's. Hello, hello. It may be a Tudor town and ram-jam full of listed buildings, but I can feel the day taking on an 80s vibe. No, not that. Or that. Well, okay, they definitely saw the 80s. There it is, the Human League in a donut. Bring it on. Oh yes, the predecessors to Burger King. We are definitely living the 80s life right now. Sweet dreams are made of cheese. All we're missing is our double denim, a squirt of high karate aftershave, and we've gone back in time. Ah, those were the days when music was music and Wills had hair.
Oi!
Ooh, hang on a minute. Mike's gone ghost busting in the hole in the wall. I don't think he found any. This is the square, with the beautiful 16th century old market hall at its centre. And that's Clive of India to be precise, and his presence here is a little controversial. Now, is that an M&M or a tennis ball? All will be revealed later, but for now, let's look at some more gorgeous listed buildings. Ooh, hello. Now, I've just done a little research on the origin of Grove Lane, and let's just say, it's rude. I can't say the original name, or we'd swiftly be an unmonetised channel. You'll find many a Grove Lane in English towns, and they were a hive for prostitution. No luck, Watto? What a beautiful part of town. M&M, tennis ball, or Humpty Dumpty?
On my walls to walk around the town, and also my first video from Colchester where I actually feature Humpty Dumpty.
Turns out they're tennis balls, but thanks for the history. This part of town was so peaceful and tranquil. This monument that Kim found is High Cross or Buttercross and was once the site of a local market and gathering place. We made our way towards the castle, marvelling at just how many stunning buildings Shrewsbury has. That's a big gun. So is that one. Sadly, the castle was closed, so we couldn't visit at this point. Across the road is the impressive Shrewsbury Library, once the home of Shrewsbury School. A fine statue of Charles Darwin sits at the entrance. And these two troublemakers are hanging out with the novelist Mary Webb. We continued walking outside the castle walls. There's some really cool graffiti or street art along this walk. This is Shrewsbury Rail Station and our last stop on our group walk, as it was almost time to part company. Thanks for a wonderful day, guys. It was a pleasure to meet you all.
I'm right behind your head, Will.
Now, we had a couple of hours before we had to head back, so decided to check out here. Shrewsbury Prison. Shrewsbury Prison is an old Victorian prison. It was named after Reverend Edmund Darner and is commonly known as the Darner. The original building was constructed by Thomas Telford. Behave yourself, or there will be. The prison is now a really cool interactive museum and is used frequently as a filming location. You are free to wander the prison, and we were very lucky it was so quiet. It was fascinating to see how people were processed when they first arrived at the prison. Ooh, I fancy a wee. Sorry. Note to self, must behave better. They had certain cells as they would have been in those times. I'm glad I'm not a Victorian. Ooh, being the T-boy looks like it gave you some perks though. Now there's a mass murderer if I ever saw one.
Not that I want to go to prison, but the 1960 cell is a lot nicer than the 2013 cell. I used to be naughty later back in time.
What do you think, Wills?
I want to know. Looks like a travel lodge.
Fair point, well made and spot on. Test them out.
These beds aren't very comfy.
Yep, exactly like a travel lodge. Now let's keep exploring. Shrewsbury was a Category B/C men's prison, so for your middle-of-the-road criminals. It was decommissioned in March 2013. It was very easy to imagine this area full of life. Men eating, chatting, playing games, the sound of whistles, alarms, and doors slamming. All aspects of prison life are laid out for you to see as you tour around. There's even a little cafe, should you need a break. To be honest with you, we probably deserved it. Right, now onto the sea wing. This wing felt more depressing as soon as you entered it. From 1902 to 1961, there were 8 executions at Shrewsbury Prison. Each person's story is on the wall surrounding the noose and the drop. This wing of the prison felt older and colder than any we'd visited so far. Even with all this despair, there was, of course, an exit through the gift shop. I think Ricky is the most celebrity inmate. Prison Bear? Monopoly? There's no end of merch here. But all in all, that was a fascinating visit. Cheers! Right, with a new resolve to be good, we started to head back across town, only to find the castle was open and had a Bavarian village in its grounds. Well, it would be rude not to. This place looks like it's gearing up all ready for Christmas. Cheers, lad. The castle looked lovely, but it wasn't a castle sort of day today. Back across town towards the car, past yet more M&M, tennis ball, Humpty Dumptys, Shrewsbury, you've been fantastic, and it won't be the last time we visit, especially when there's gorgeous buildings like this and...
It's nearly Christmas.
Oh, someone give him a mince pie to shut him up. Right, we've still got about 40 minutes before we have to head off. Any ideas of what we can do? Ooh. Maybe...
Well, we're quite speedy in the jail, which meant we had a little bit of time left, so we thought we'd get a boat ride on the way back to the car. We got the boat to ourselves. We ran here, because it's nearly 3 o'clock, we bombed it, but now we've got the whole boat to ourselves. We've just met Captain Doug, or Skipper Doug, he's just introduced him to ourselves. And, yeah, we've got another boat ride.
What a perfect way to end a lovely day, sailing down the River Severn on a private yacht. Skipper Doug was fantastic, and with hot chocolate in hand, we enjoyed listening to his commentary. We saw some great wildlife, and we learned about the buildings along this stretch of the river. We reached the English Bridge and it was time to start making our way back. What a beautiful place Shrewsbury is. It really does have it all. Beautiful green spaces, more listed buildings than you can shake a stick at, and all with the River Severn meandering its way through. What a great day.
Well, it's the end of a really lovely day, and here we are on our private yacht going down the Severn.
Not too shabby.
Not too shabby. We've met some lovely people today and had a really great time, and I'm so glad we were quick in the jail and managed to fit this in. Shrewsbury, what a beautiful place. So many gorgeous listed buildings, and we'd love to come back.
Yeah,
love to come back at Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
Because it would be extra Christmassy. So if you like this video, please could you hit the like button.
It'd be lovely if you could.
Subscribe to the channel, drop us a comment below, and follow all those guys.
Follow all of them, they're all fab.
Yeah, they're lovely, lovely people.
Right.
So as we say...
Sorry, I'm just picking bits of crisps out my teeth.
You have to say hello.
Oh,
As we say, in postcard and a pint.
with a hot chocolate.
Cheers to the good times.
Where do you take poorly boats?
I don't know.
To the dock.